Hello Blues fans! Welcome to Chelsea Daily Update News, your home for the latest Chelsea transfer news, match updates, breaking stories, player news and everything happening at Stamford Bridge. If you're a true Chelsea supporter, you're in the right place. We bring you daily updates, exciting transfer rumours, match analysis and all the biggest Chelsea headlines. Don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow Blues fans and tap the subscribe button so you never miss any Chelsea news. Join our growing Chelsea family and let's support the Blues together. Come on Chelsea! Chelsea's Camavinga dream, the transfer that could shake Europe. The summer transfer window had barely opened, yet the football world was already drowning in rumours, speculation and endless debates. Every major club was searching for the next superstar capable of transforming their fortunes. Among all the stories circulating across Europe, one rumour stood above the rest. Chelsea were preparing for something massive. The Stamford Bridge hierarchy had spent months studying the market. Their scouts had travelled across Europe, their analysts had produced hundreds of reports, and their executives had held countless meetings behind closed doors. The club wanted a statement signing, a player capable of dominating the midfield for the next decade. One name kept appearing, Eduardo Camavinga. The young French midfielder had become one of the most admired talents in world football. At Real Madrid, he had already collected trophies, delivered unforgettable performances, and earned the respect of some of football's biggest stars. Yet whispers began to emerge. Chelsea believed they had a chance. At first, the rumours were dismissed. How could a club convince a player to leave one of the biggest teams in football history? Real Madrid rarely allowed their brightest stars to depart. But football is never predictable. Sources close to the situation suggested Chelsea's recruitment team had identified Camavinga as the perfect player to lead the club's next era. His versatility, energy, intelligence and composure under pressure made him a dream target. Inside Stamford Bridge, excitement was growing. Supporters discussed the possibility on social media every hour. Football pundits debated whether such a transfer was even possible. Former players questioned whether Chelsea could pull off the impossible. Then came the first major development. Reports claimed Chelsea representatives had begun exploring the financial structure of a potential deal. Nothing was official. Nothing was confirmed. Yet the possibility alone sent shockwaves across Europe. The news quickly reached Madrid. At Real Madrid's training complex, questions started appearing. Journalists wanted answers. Fans wanted reassurance. Was Camavinga really considering his future? The midfielder remained calm. As always, he focused on football, but the rumours refused to disappear. Chelsea's project was becoming increasingly attractive. The club possessed one of the youngest squads in Europe and was determined to return to the summit of English football. The vision was clear: build a dynasty, and Camavinga could become its centrepiece. Weeks passed. Every day brought a new headline. Every day brought fresh speculation. Some reports suggested Chelsea were preparing a record-breaking offer. Others claimed the players' representatives were listening carefully to every proposal. Nobody knew the full truth. Yet the story continued to gain momentum. Meanwhile, Chelsea manager Enzo Fernandez was working tirelessly behind the scenes. He wanted midfielders capable of controlling matches, breaking opposition pressure and creating attacking opportunities from deep positions. Camavinga seemed perfectly suited to that vision. The French international possessed qualities that cannot easily be taught: explosive acceleration, exceptional defensive awareness, outstanding technical ability, the confidence to perform under the brightest lights. These were the attributes Chelsea desperately wanted. As pre-season approached, the pressure intensified. Supporters gathered outside Stamford Bridge discussing transfer rumours. Football channels dedicated entire broadcasts to the possibility. Experts argued over whether the transfer would redefine Chelsea's future. Then another report emerged. Negotiations. The words spread like wildfire. No official confirmation arrived, but speculation reached unprecedented levels. Suddenly, the dream no longer seemed impossible. Across London, fans imagined Camavinga wearing the famous blue shirt. Across Madrid, supporters hoped their club would resist every offer. The transfer saga had become one of the biggest stories of the summer. As days turned into weeks, both clubs remained silent. Silence only increased the drama. Every photograph was analysed, every interview was dissected, every social media post became a source of endless theories. The football world waited. Would Chelsea complete one of the most sensational transfers of the decade? Or would Real Madrid successfully keep one of their most valuable stars? Nobody knew, but one thing was certain. The battle for Eduardo Camavinga had captured the attention of the entire football world. At Stamford Bridge, executives continued working around the clock. At Madrid, officials remained determined to protect their squad. And somewhere in the middle stood Camavinga himself, a player whose future had become the subject of international fascination. The transfer window still had many weeks remaining. Anything could happen. The next phone call could change everything. The next meeting could alter the course of two clubs. The next headline could send supporters into celebration or despair. For Chelsea fans, hope remained alive. For Real Madrid supporters, confidence remained strong. And for football lovers around the world, the story was only beginning. The biggest chapter had yet to be written. To be, the tensions surrounding Eduardo Camavinga's future continued to grow with every passing day. Across Europe, journalists were searching for clues. Television stations dedicated entire segments to the transfer saga. Supporters refreshed their phones every few minutes, hoping for a breakthrough. Behind the scenes, Chelsea's determination was becoming stronger. The club's executives believed that opportunities like this did not come often. Players of Camavinga's quality, age, and experience rarely became available. If there was even the smallest chance to bring him to Stamford Bridge, Chelsea wanted to be ready. Inside Cobham Training Centre, discussions intensified. The coaching staff analysed countless hours of Camavinga's performances. They studied his passing, his defensive work, his movement off the ball, and his ability to control games under pressure. The verdict was unanimous. He was exactly the kind of midfielder Chelsea needed. Meanwhile, in Madrid, the rumours had begun to attract serious attention. Questions followed Real Madrid officials everywhere they went. Supporters wanted assurances that one of their brightest stars would remain at the club. But football has a way of creating uncertainty. The longer the silence continued, the more speculation grew. Then came another major twist. Several reports suggested that Chelsea were preparing an enormous financial package designed to test Madrid's resolve. While nothing had been officially confirmed, the figures being discussed were enough to make headlines around the world. The possibility alone sent excitement through the Chelsea fan base. Social media exploded. Supporters imagined Camavinga linking up with Chelsea's talented young stars. Many believed his arrival could transform the club's midfield and accelerate their return to the top of English football. At the same time, Real Madrid supporters remained confident. They believed their club would never willingly lose a player viewed as a key part of the future. The battle lines were being drawn. London versus Madrid. Ambition versus tradition. A new project versus an established dynasty. As pre-season preparations continued, Camavinga remained focused on training. Publicly, he avoided discussing transfer rumours. Every answer was professional. Every interview revealed very little. His calm approach only increased the mystery. Nobody could tell what he was thinking. Then came a moment that reignited the entire story. A photograph emerged showing senior Chelsea representatives arriving for a series of important meetings. The image quickly spread across football media. Within hours, fresh speculation erupted. Were Chelsea preparing a formal move? Had negotiations entered a new stage? No official answers arrived, but the excitement was impossible to contain. At Stamford Bridge, optimism reached new heights. Fans began dreaming of a midfield built around Camavinga's energy and creativity. They imagined him dominating Premier League matches, controlling possession, and leading Chelsea into a new era of success. The dream felt closer than ever. Yet, Real Madrid were not standing still. Club officials remained determined to protect their squad. Losing a player of Camavinga's caliber would be a significant decision, and they knew clubs across Europe were watching carefully. The transfer saga was approaching a crucial stage. Every conversation mattered. Every decision carried enormous consequences. The football world waited for the next development. Would Chelsea finally make their decisive move? Would Real Madrid shut down the speculation once and for all? Or would an unexpected twist change everything? As the summer window moved forward, one thing became clear. This was no ordinary rumour. it had become one of the defining stories of the transfer